Hello, 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 brothers. Peace be upon you all. I pray you're all doing well in 2021. 2021 is here, boys, okay? Man. Yeah, it's been a while. You know, we haven't made any videos in a long time, you know? My apologies for that, you know, but we here, we ready, we getting back into it, you know? Hope everyone is doing well, and if we're not doing well, it's still January. It is still January. It's felt a little bit like, 2020 had 13 months instead of 12, you know. There's been a bit of rockiness, a bit of shakiness for some people, you know, but we're here, man. We're here. Regardless of what is going on in that crazy world, we're going to do our best. We're going to make this year our year, okay? We've been saying it. We've been saying it for a while. We've been saying it for years, but let's do it with this one. Because, man, we come out strong out of this year. There's nothing that's going to stop. Absolutely nothing. All right. But then we got to deal with something, man. We got to deal with something because, you know, we're here. We're all here in this community. We're motivated. We're looking to change our lives. And we're like, yeah, this PMO addiction has caused me so much struggle. So much trouble in my life has been caused by this thing. I want to get rid of it. I'm done. Thing is, for many of us, that's not even our worst addiction. It's not even the worst one. And this one is subtle, and we've dealt with it for such a long time that it doesn't even seem like something that we're struggling with. It doesn't even, like it's there. But we're addicted to negative thinking, to constantly putting ourselves down, to these negative thought patterns where you can see it anywhere throughout the community. It's just all this disgusting, horrible negativity. The way that we treat ourselves, the way we think about ourselves is terrible. Absolutely terrible. The stuff we say, you know, my life is terrible. My life is going so bad. There's nothing I can do. I have no hope. Why? Do I even really want to quit? Do I even want to improve my life? What's the point? Like, if we're feeling like that, if that is what's going on internally, if that's what's happening inside our mind, it's going to be very difficult to quit anything. Anything. We got to take care of that. We got to have a healthier mindset. Because that is what we call victim thinking. A victim mindset. A mindset that the world is against us. That everything outside is attacking us. Oh, I would have succeeded on my streak if that trigger didn't come in my way. If so-and-so didn't send me that link. If I was just scrolling on Instagram innocently, but I saw that it was that person that posted that thing. They shouldn't have done that. It should be blocked. Oh, I wish the whole internet, there was a button I could press and everything pornographic is blocked from there. No. We have to take ownership of our lives. We are in control. We have the power to do amazing, tremendous things with our lives. But if we're saying, no, I'm weak, I'm helpless, I'm hopeless, there's nothing I can do, look at all these horrible problems that I have going on, wouldn't you be in a mess too if you were in my life? We're not helping ourselves. Like, we've taken on, over the years, this false identity that we're helpless. And it really is. It's just that. It's a false identity. And every single day we reinforce that habit. Every time some circumstance, some opportunity will come along for us to say, see, look how helpless I am. Look how terrible my life is. Look how bad things are going. That's why I'm calling it an addiction. Because when something positive comes along, when something is there that's going to help us change, help us move forward, we instantly reject it because it goes against the way we feel about ourselves. We feel I'm helpless. So how dare this thing come along and say, no, that I can be helped, that I do have some power? No, that goes against how I think about myself. I'm helpless. I'm a loser. And it's horrible. It really is horrible. But we feel like victims. We feel like everyone and everything is against us. When we think of the future, we don't want to. We don't want to think about the future, because if the future is anything like the present or the past, I don't want to see it, because they're going to be horrible. Now, if our instant thought when we think of the future is dread, is fear, is doubt, is, oh, how can we regret a future that hasn't happened yet? The future is available. The future is in our hands. It's in our control, okay? Why are we in dread of something that hasn't happened yet? That's a serious, serious problem. You should be excited when you think of the future. You should be feeling like, yeah, amazing things, wonderful things, fantastic things are coming my way when you think of the future. You know, but we're always focusing on the negative, so we can't even imagine a future that's better for us. We can't even bring ourselves to imagine that. Whatever happens, it's up to us. We are responsible for our lives. We are responsible. Okay? Gotta say that. Whatever happens, it's up to me. If there's a problem, I'm the problem. Because guess what? If I'm the problem, I'm also the solution. Because it's in my hands. I can control it. Right? If there's a problem, I'm the problem. But I'm also the answer to that problem. I don't even like the word problem. It's a challenge. Because guess what? Every challenge has a solution. You think of a crossword puzzle. Guess what? That crossword puzzle has answers. You think of answers in an exam or a test, you know. The question, yeah, there's going to be a correct answer to that. But that's the thing, man. We can all choose how we react to any situation. We can choose to react the way that we always have, the way that it has become a habit, almost a part of our identity to act out negatively and already assume the worst and have so much fear going on inside. Or we can act positively. We can react positively to that. We can say, yes, something good is going to come of this. And with that belief system, that is how we're going to create the better future for ourselves. That's how we're going to see great changes this year in 2021. That's how things are going to be better for us this year than they were the past. You know, there are so many incredible examples of people turning their lives around or even accomplishing amazing things that you just think, how on earth did they do that? When everything in their life was telling them to be negative about it. You think of the guy, Sir Roger Bannister, right, that broke the 4-minute mile. Like there was a time that doctors, scientists everywhere, they were saying, no, it's impossible for any human being to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. That's scientifically impossible. There's no way. Your heart will explode if you try to do it. They were saying all kinds of stuff. Roger Bannister, he comes along and he's like, no, I am going to do it. And there is zero evidence worldwide of anyone doing it ever. There's no evidence. But what did he do? In his mind, he kept visualizing. He's imagining himself passing the finish line, passing it. And they're like, yo, you just made an all-time world record. You're the fastest man alive. Like you've just run a mile in less than 4 minutes. No one has ever done this before. We thought this was impossible. Like, it didn't exist. There was no evidence for him to look at. Everything around him is telling him to be negative. The science, the scientists, the doctors are telling him this is impossible. There's no way that this can be done. And he did it. He did it. This is like, there are so many things in our lives that are far, far, far easier than running a mile less than 4 minutes, you know. But we tell ourselves it's impossible. There's no way I can do this. Even when there's evidence of people in worse situations than we are in doing better. Even when that evidence exists. Why? Because we're in this negative thought pattern. We're always thinking negatively about our situations. We gotta forgive ourselves. We gotta understand that we don't need to keep punishing ourselves with this false identity. Because that's part of what is causing it. It's that we don't feel that we deserve any good in our lives. We feel we've done so many terrible things. Why should any good come to me? You deserve for good things to happen to you, brother. You're here. You're trying to change. You want to have a better life. Don't you think that deserves some praise, some recognition? I say it does. It does, man. Forgive yourself. Say it. You know what? That's the past. I let go of the past. I'm happy to be me. I'm happy to be free now. I'm going to continue that way. I'm going to do the best with my life. I'm going to make genuine positive changes. I'm going to think positively. I'm going to come out of this thought loop that I've been in for so long. This loop pattern of constantly thinking negative and being afraid of living. Living is an amazing, beautiful thing. You know? Forgive ourselves. Just let go. Let go of the addiction. Let go of this whole thought like, oh, woe is me. Look how terrible I've been. Why have I wish I never came across this. Guess what? We all do, but we're human beings. We're human beings, okay? Any human being can become addicted, right? It's not like there's something specifically broken about you. There's a reason why they call, like, I've never done heroin. I've never done heroin in my life. I have no, God forbid, I'm not planning on doing any heroin. No, that's not in my future. God forbid. But I know if I ever tried that, I would be an addict because heroin is an extremely addictive substance. Guess what? PMO is an extremely addictive substance. It's not like there's something really broken or messed up about you and that's why you're such an addict. No, it's very addictive. So forgive yourself for becoming addicted, right? And that's the past now. Work on improving your life. Work on living a life that is so great, that's so fantastic, that there is no temptation to go back to drinking that poison that's been plaguing you your whole life. There's no need. We're done. We're done with that filth. But man, we're back. We're back. Let's get motivated. Let's get inspired. Let's do this, brothers. Because we all can. We all can do this. Peace.